My name is Luis Ramos, and I'm a Marist volunteer at the Marist Brothers Center at Esopus. I'd like to offer a short reflection on this week's Gospel. In the Gospel, Jesus is teaching in the temple. And as he's teaching, the Pharisees bring to Jesus a woman they say they've caught in the middle of adultery. And they say, "Jesus, the law calls for us to stone this woman. What should we do?" Now, they sound like they have a pretty good idea of what they would like to do, but they ask Jesus to see what he says. They maybe want to level some charge against him or catch him saying something to the contrary, but Jesus won't fall for it. He begins to write on the ground, and the Pharisees continue to press Jesus. Finally, Jesus says, "Let those of you without sin cast the first stone." Now that message is loud and clear, and the Pharisees back off. Jesus asks the woman, "Has anyone condemned you?" She says, "No." And Jesus says, "Then I won't condemn you either. Go and sin no more." That's very similar to what we were asked to do at the beginning of this season, to repent and believe in the gospel. And that's part of what Lent is about. It's a good big part of what Lent is about, is repenting. Taking those areas of our lives, behaviors, ideas that aren't so good, things that we find in ourselves, and rectifying that. Forgiving ourselves, asking for forgiveness from God and from others, and moving forward with others and with God. I think the overall message of this passage is, do not judge. Jesus was willing to recognize that there was some sin. Jesus was not willing, however, to put that person front and center, to put them on blast and say, "You're a sinner. You've done wrong." Jesus is asking us in a very individual way, just the same way he asked the woman in this passage. Don't sin anymore. Move forward with this. Go in a different way. And so this Lent, for the remaining weeks of the season, I really think that we should take that message of don't judge and consider, what are the ways that we judge others in the workplace, in our families, especially people we know very well, people we're close to. It's easy to nitpick at things we don't like about people. What do we do with that? Or what do we do with sometimes our good-intentioned opinions, and sometimes we activate those in a negative way, and we end up passing judgment? We all, as Jesus is clearly saying, we all have sin. So it's really not up to any of us to cast a judgment. It is up to us to hold each other up in prayer, to walk in faith together, and to believe in the gospel. And so I think Jesus is asking through this gospel, repent and move forward. And that's something we can do as we look forward through Lent, as we move on towards the Easter season. God bless you all, and have a good day.